There is nothing worse than having a super busy, chaotic mind when all you want is just to relax. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to clear stress using nothing but your breath. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Samantha Skelly and welcome to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell. I drop videos all around breathwork and spiritual development on a weekly basis. All right, let's get started. At any point in time, we have what I call the 3 pillars of connection, meaning information is coming into our bodies through our mind, through our emotions, and through our intuition. Now, if you're like most people, you are most identified with the mind, the busyness, the spiraling thoughts, the thoughts of fear and anxiety and doubt and self-sabotage and all the rest of it. And then we have our emotions. And the interesting thing about our emotions is for some of us, we're very empathetic. So a lot of what we're feeling is not necessarily our own emotions, but it is energy, it is emotionality that we have absorbed through our surroundings. Have you ever walked into a room and right away it's just like you just become like a sponge to everything and everyone that is in that room? If so, you are probably a highly sensitive, very empathetic person who can feel the emotional states of other people. So this can get quite confusing. And here's the thing, the more emotional chaos we have going on in our bodies, the busier our mind gets, right? And so if we're looking to clear our mind, we really have to also clear our emotional body. Now, underneath the mind, underneath the emotions is our intuition. Our intuition is the place where we can really feel that yes and that no. And the whole point of clearing our mind is moving from the fear mind into the clear mind. And once we're in that place of just a clear, open mind, we can really then extract wisdom from our body so we're not spinning in thoughts and worries all day long. So I don't know about you, but I have a little bit of ADHD, which means thoughts are streaming in my mind very, very, very rapidly. And breathwork has been the biggest game changer and lifesaver for me when it comes to being really directive and being really focused. I used to have a really hard time focusing. I would sit down to go to work and all of a sudden my brain would just take me into a million different directions. And so when I learned how to really focus, clear the streaming thoughts in my mind and get back into alignment, this was the biggest game changer. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through a little exercise to clear your mind, clear your thoughts in less than 3 minutes. And it might sound too good to be true. I definitely, before I learned about breathwork and the power of breathwork, I would have been like, yeah, right, I never have a clear mind, right? I remember the first time I ever did breathwork, it was in Bali. It was in a yoga studio in Bali years ago, 13 years ago. And I remember doing the breath, and it was so interesting. There was this moment where I'm like, there's no thoughts in my mind. Like, oh my gosh, I'm not being beaten down by my own thoughts. There's actually silence in my mind for the first time ever. And honestly, it was one of the most liberating things. And for someone who really struggled with meditation, my teachers would say, just meditate, and that's, how you're going to help with your anxiety and disordered eating and chronic anxiety, and I couldn't meditate. So breathwork is for the person who can't meditate. That is 100% true, and this is going to prove that to you, definitely. So the breath pattern that I love using when my mind is really busy and really chaotic is the tri-active breath. If you are currently subscribed to our app, you probably know this one. It's into the belly, up into the chest, and out through the mouth. So it sounds like this. So we're bringing the energy, the oxygen into the belly first, up into the chest second, and then out through the mouth. And that exhale is very elongated. So you want to breathe out as long and as powerful as you can. Now, the thing with breathwork is we want to make sure that we are always in consent with what our body is asking for. So if you want to slow down the breath as we do this, please go ahead and do that. If you want to speed it up, you can do that as well. Or if you want to stop altogether, you can totally do that as well, right? My cues and my guiding is simply just suggestions. Really make sure it feels good for your body. So this practice, you can literally do multiple times a day. I know I do in my own practice when I'm at home hanging out. This is a beautiful one to clear the mind, but it's also a really great one to energize the body as well. It really gives the body a lot of healthy activation. So not like chaotic activation or anxiety or anything. It's really like awake, alert, aware. So let's start by closing the eyes down, dropping the shoulders. If you want to let a few deep clearing breaths go ahead and do that now. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and again in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just allow yourself to just land here. Be here now. And when you're ready, let's begin. Letting the breath do the work, letting the breath circulate through the body. Keep that breath moving. 2 breaths in, 1 breath out. Letting yourself just bring all of the energy into the body. The deeper we feel, the deeper we breathe, the more calm we become. Letting the breath move in and out of your body. But now when you're ready, taking a deep breath in through the nose, holding at the top. now just noticing the clarity in the mind, the openness in the heart, how grounded you feel here now in this moment. And when you're ready, opening up the eyes, coming back into the space, shaking it out, doing what you gotta do, moving your body, adding some more movement, stretching it out. If you feel called to take a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, go ahead and do that. And I'm so curious, how do you feel now? Did that breath clear your stress? Did we clear the mind? Are we more grounded? Let me know in the comments below. The journey of breathwork is such a beautiful one. There's so much opportunity for us to go deeper into our bodies, open up our hearts, become grounded, more aligned, more in love not only with ourselves, but with the world, the people in our world. We really intensify our capacity to love and be loved when we connect to this infinite source within us. We were given this ability to just be these vessels of just the divine, and we block that. We block the flow of that from coming in when we are constantly living in our heads, streaming the thoughts of fear and doubt and anxiety. And so let this video be an invitation to come back to this practice and come back to breathwork multiple times a day. If you are not yet on the Pause Breathwork app, there is a free 14-day trial. I'll put the link in the description below. We have so many tracks on that app, ranging anywhere from 3 minutes to 45 minutes. And you get to choose how much time you have, and you get to choose what you want. So there's tracks on there to clear the mind if that's what you desire. So definitely go check that out, and it would be an honor to guide you over there as well. Have yourself a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for breathing with me today. And remember, you are always just one breath away. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.